Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 844. My name is Elizabeth. Before getting into this reading, chances are that most of the people watching this video are not subscribed, so if you are a reoccurring viewer and you enjoy my work and would like to help support the growth of my channel, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it if you feel called to. And if you do decide to stick around and support me, welcome and thank you very much. So before I get into interpreting the number 844, there are some index cards that I feel called to show you. And these don't have to resonate for everybody. It could be, only take it if it resonates. So the first one is, you help me feel safe. So there could be someone or something that helps you feel safe, or you help someone else. Or maybe even like an animal feel safe. And again, like I said, only take it if it resonates. The other card says read. And this could be reading cards, reading a book, reading something else. It could also be something that you have already read, and that is just confirmation. Interpreting the number 844 now. The number 8 is about letting go, moving on, trusting that what is lost will be replaced. I feel like someone here might need to train themselves or teach themselves how to be more open to letting go. I get like training a muscle in your mind, or a memory muscle, something like that. I don't know if you can hear the door in the background, but doors for me symbolize opportunities. And I'm seeing the Ace of Pentacles. Even though it might not seem like it, when you're feeling the most hurt or in pain, loss in some way or another does offer an opportunity, at the very least, to grow and to learn more about yourself, the universe, your faith, your beliefs. I feel like there's something significant here about harvesting. I feel like there's someone here who has experienced a lot of loss. And I feel like under the heavy emotions, thoughts, and the beliefs that don't serve you, there's a lot of untapped wisdom and potential. And it's time to harvest that through reflection and healing. And probably, changing your perspective, changing your mindset. It's okay to be or to feel stubborn when it comes to letting go. But it's not okay to be stubborn for so long that it starts to affect your well-being and hold you back from your greatest potential. I think there's a lot of understanding from the universe and your spirit guides for someone who is feeling particularly stubborn and frustrated and unwilling to accept the loss. I feel like there is warmth in this energy for you, a lot of patience. And I think the universe wants you to know that you are protected and you are free to have as much space and time that you need to grieve the loss or the losses. The number 4, there are 2 4s, so this energy is stronger than, the loss. Maybe. Logically, like when you think about it logically, because there's 1 8 and there's 2 4s, but honestly, the loss could definitely be heavy for somebody. But the number 4 is about stability, emotionally or physically or both. It's definitely primarily emotional, internal, mental, and spiritual. That's where most of the focus on stability and maybe even security seems to be. Especially when there's 2 4s, there's a lot of encouragement for you to grieve and process and to find closure. And I just looked down at the timer, I saw the number 543, which is a sign to trust the process and to trust that everything happens for a reason. There is a lot to gain from the pain that you are feeling. And if you're not seeing how or why right now, don't try to force yourself to see it. Just give yourself some time and be patient with yourself. This could also be a warning for somebody who is feeling very, very stubborn, so stubborn that it's a threat to your physical stability, safety, and well-being. And this is your sign to take your mental health seriously now, or you might regret it. And that's not meant to scare you, it's meant to protect you. And I'm seeing a card that I saw in someone else's reading. It said warning on it, and it had a crow. So maybe crows or birds in general are just significant for somebody. And I'm being reminded of the Italian word for birds, which is uccelli. So someone's ancestors, they might be showing up to you through birds, showing you signs through birds. I know that red cardinals in particular, those can be signs of past loved ones being present with you. I feel like birds are messengers as well, so there could definitely be some messages in the presence or appearance of a bird or birds in some way. Adding up these numbers, 8 plus 4 is 12, and 12 plus 4 is 16, 1 plus 6 is 7, which is about learning and wisdom, reflection, gaining a deeper understanding of yourself or a situation or the universe. And whenever I actually saw the word lessons in a card that I pulled in the last reading, the Queen of Wands, I feel like using this as an opportunity to learn, it's going to give you a lot of power and ultimately a lot of potential. I just feel like the universe wants you to focus more on what is there to learn from this. What is the universe, your spirit guides, trying to communicate with you through the loss and the change about yourself, your future, people around you, the world, or whatever it may be for you. I do think that loss is one way that the universe tries to communicate with us. So don't see it as punishment, because that's not the point. I'm going to start wrapping up this reading by drawing out a card from the Nightmare Before Christmas tarot to see what else comes through for you. Yeah, I have the Two of Cups. This is confirmation. That's actually kind of funny because the number 2 came through a lot in the past few readings that I've recorded. So the number 2 could be very, very important for you. I laughed because I looked down at the timer and I saw 22 seconds left before it stops recording. Fish or fishing could be significant. Someone might be trying to bait you, and it's important to pay attention to that. This 2 of Cups is just confirmation for you to, further encouragement for you to find peace, find closure, and get yourself into an emotionally balanced state of mind. But allow yourself to do it in your own time, in your own way. I looked down at the timer again and I saw the number 22. That number in particular could be significant for you. 2 plus 2 is 4. The number 4, I kind of associate that together with the number 2 as well. So prioritize your peace and prioritize your stability, and be patient with yourself and be patient with the process, because it can and will pay off or get better if you allow for that path to be walked or presented to you.